YouTube, welcome to my GGC. It's your boy Geddon, and I'm back with a new EA college football video. So let's get it. YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Geddon. EA did their thing. They dropped their deep dive gameplay of college football 25. We are about to break that down, but before we do that, please hit the like if you like the video, subscribe if it's the first time to the channel. Y'all already know. Hit that notification bell on all. I got all types of content coming your way, which includes my good morning drives that I try to do every other day in the morning, anywhere from 8:30 to 8:45 to like 9 o'clock or even 9:30. So check me out in the mornings. So let's get into this deep dive, and this deep dive, I really just want to talk about the gameplay. To me, it's becoming more of a reality that college football 25 is looking like a reskin of Madden. But wait a minute, hold on, don't get all upset. That doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing. But it just seems as soon as people say reskin of a game, they think it's going to be a bad thing. But I don't necessarily mean it's going to be a bad thing. But please, college football 25, don't show me the bad things that Madden do and you do exactly the same thing. Let's look at some of this footage. Right off the bat, I gotta say, I actually like this spin move. This spin move was a little bit of a setup, and then they did a spin. I thought it was good. I thought that the animation looked really good. It made perfect sense to me. That's football. Here we go with a reskin alert. This catch where he drags his foot across the sideline. It was already shown in the gameplay reveal. It's just funny that they're showing it again. And that's something that I guess Madden has a stigma about, is that the game always repeats the same animations because EA refuses to load up the game with a lot of high quality animations. And let's not talk about animations too much, but animations are not the problem, it's how EA handles the animations. So that's a little bit of a reskin alert. I thought that this hurdle animation and reaction of the defense was amazing. I thought that this looked extremely good. I really like the illusion of physics here. But when you look at this scene, again, another reskin alert in Madden, and it's already been documented. When there's a animation that triggers a end of play type of tackle or takedown, the defense just stops playing the ball. Well, this is exactly the same thing that happens in college football 25. The ball carrier is mid-air. He has not landed. He may land on his feet, he may not, and I'm speaking as a viewer here. So why aren't the two defenders that are running right past him, why aren't they tackling him? In real life, the defenders play through the whistle. So the defender should act accordingly, even if it's a end of play animation. Ooh, look at this pressure. This pressure is fast, it's furious. I like it. I love it actually. And look at the left part of your screen. You can see a major suction. We normally don't see suction like this anymore from EA, so more than likely this is going to get fixed. Here they break down the wear and tear system. I wonder how well it's going to be executed, because we all know EA does have some good ideas, but at the same time they have a hard time executing those ideas into the game. And here we have probably the worst part of this trailer. This DB, I have no idea where he was going. Why was he running opposite of the play? They mentioned something about play IQ or play recognition IQ. I'm even baffled why this scene even made it to this trailer. That was really bad. And I hope the legacy of Madden, where players were slaves to the play art, is not continuing in college football 25. I really hope not, because honestly, really, the game actually looked like it's going to be fun, it's going to be fast, it's going to be a major eyesore, a major issue if these issues are persistent with the game. Right here we see a little bit of read or react. Something is a little weird here. I really can't put my finger on it, so I'm gonna just let it ride. The ball carrier spins off of a would-be tackle and then gets brutally hit. I thought it looked cool. This right here for me is the highlight of the deep dive. This type of pass rush or offensive line, defensive line interaction. Oh, I wish it was all up and down this trailer. but it's not. This deep dive, this is a rare thing in this trailer. The way that this plays out, this animation is beautiful. This is what I want. EA is very capable of doing things like this. I think that these type of animations where the offensive lineman and the defensive lineman stay engaged while creating pressure should be everywhere on the offensive line and defensive line. This interaction is beautiful. I need way more of that. This is what pressure should be looking like. Not only this, I block and just let him go type stuff. It should look like this interaction like 80-70% of the time. Come on, EA, you're teasing me with this one. You see, I was really hyped for a great offensive line, defensive line interaction, but here we go with this is a Madden reskin type stuff where the offensive linemen, they're blocking and then they just let go. And then this situation, we don't even know what happened, but look at the offensive lineman. He is in no man's land while his assignment, the person that he should have been blocking, is at the quarterback. Stuff like this makes me think it's a reskin, and specifically stuff like this makes me feel like it's going to be a bad reskin. And right here, I don't necessarily like the run blocking or the run offensive line, defensive line interactions. The reason why I don't like it is because the defense isn't making a flow towards the ball. It seems as though the whole defensive line and linebackers get stonewalled. Like, this is epic, great, once in a lifetime type blocking, and it seems as though this might be the typical blocking in college football 25. I'm not going to break down all these abilities, and I know a lot of people didn't like the X Factor stuff, but isn't this like X Factor stuff? Maybe not. Maybe it's completely different. It's kind of more like badges in NBA 2K. I did hear that there are silver, gold, and bronze badges, so I think it's a little bit more like 2K, so fair enough. But speaking of these abilities, I doubt if they'd go this far, but I would love to see specific animations and actions on the field per those abilities. Like, if I have a gold whatever ability, oh, I need to see that, and it needs to show up on field. That to me would say, hey, this is not a reskin. And I know play recognition is a thing. Honestly, I just hate this in EA Sports football games. Again, another reskin alert. We have a linebacker right here, just sitting still, waiting to be blocked. I understand that this player might have low play rec rating, but EA has to do something better than him just standing still and waiting for the offensive lineman to interact with him. No matter what, the defender should be attacking. Maybe they attack the wrong gap. Maybe they attack the gap really slowly, but to stand there still like that, I've seen that in Madden 24. Again, another reskin alert. And remember when I said that play with the DB might be like the worst play of the game? No, I think I take that back. This freaking interception is the worst part of this trailer, and it is screaming very loudly, this is a reskin. This play and the fact that EA highlighted this is disrespectful, is wrong. I'm telling you, it's just wrong. The DB got completely turned around. If this happened in real life, that DB is cooked. That wide receiver won that battle, but not in EA Sports football games. This is a total reskin element right here. You cannot read what you see in EA branded football. How in the hell is this DB able to turn 360 around and catch this interception? That's like blasphemy. And worst of all, EA is highlighting it. Again, people don't like it when I call this game a reskin. This is a reskin. Bad interactions in the secondary. You can't really read the secondary. You can't get more Madden than that right there. And I highly doubt that they're going to fix this. This play was pretty good. I thought it was a really good pickup of the blitz. It looked good. Can't complain. This effect was ripped right from a NCAA college football game. They didn't do anything to update it or make it cooler or different or add more depth to it. Like, come on, you gotta be almost blind that you can't make out what these routes are. You almost have to not know the buttons on your controller to not know the wide receiver all the way to the left is X and the tight end is going to be LB. So stuff like this, I mean, it's a good little feature, it's a good little touch, but EA could have did a lot better. Here's another example of I block, then I'm just gonna let go. It should be way longer block shedding to get to the quarterback. They should still be engaged as they get to the quarterback while the defensive lineman is creating pressure. That's understandable, not this block, and let go. And look at the left tackle. He's blocking and blocking, then just lets go of his assignment and stays at the line of scrimmage instead of at least chasing his assignment. Again, this screams reskin. And here, I didn't notice this animation. Man, look at that guard just throw down that defensive tackle like you were a little man. I like that. That's a little nasty. Here's a dope animation, a dope interaction between a ball carrier, a Jew, and getting his ankles broken. I think it's dope, but it's just like Madden. This pass was a dime. Beautiful sideline catch. Super realistic. I love that. And that's going to do it for this pretty long video. Yeah, College Football 25 definitely has some really good animations, have some good elements, but ultimately, it's a reskin. What have we always been saying about Madden, the Madden franchise? You have your good, you have your bad. It's always a mixed bag. And that's not to say that College Football 25 won't be a fun game. I actually think it is going to be a fun game. I actually think it's going to be more fun than Madden. It's always a mixed bag because for EA, it's really hard to execute. If there's no other bigger element that says that College Football 25 is a reskin, is that right there, EA's lack of execution. And I really only wanted to talk about gameplay. What do you guys think about what we've seen, the breakdown? Do you think a reskin is necessarily a bad thing? Let me know in the comment section below. Hey, even when EA Sports makes a somewhat kind of promising football simulation game, fellas, we as gamers gotta keep on gaming. This your boy Gettin'. That's all I got, so I'm out of here.